Hi my friend, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome. I am Trey. In today's video, y'all, we are decluttering day 3. We are tackling these drawers. So that's not a place that you think to declutter, but there's so many like hidden things that are there that are just also making it feel heavy. When I'm looking for a pen, I want to just be able to open the drawer and find a pen. So we are going through the entire house, and I have felt already like this sense of like heaviness lifting. Again, it's not about perfection. I am no expert. I have been watching a few videos and have like Christy Do Things and Laura Smith over at Get Organized HQ, and those have been so helpful, so monumental to my success with this. So I am no expert. If you're not an expert, you're in the right place. We're doing this together. I'm just a mom of 3 who is tired of being overwhelmed and burdened with everything that's in my house. I want to create a space for joy to come in, for peace to come in. And having all of this like clutter and everything, it's not peaceful. So let's get started today. We are setting our timer for 30 minutes. That is it. That is all. If we're not finished, we'll go into a part 2 of it the next day. But we're tackling this 1, 2, 3, and 4. And what I'm going to do so I don't get super out of, let me see, what's the word? So I don't just get too up. I'm going to just start with one drawer, because maybe one drawer takes me 30 minutes. I don't think it's going to take me 30 minutes, but I feel like I can do all 4, but I'm setting my timer for 30 minutes. And also I will be listening to the book Worthy. I love this book. I read it last year, but you know how sometimes you need to hear stuff twice. If you have not read it, I highly recommend it. I will link it down below, but I'm just going to turn that on and I'm going to get started. So thank you so much for being here. Let's get started. So here are the drawers before. And I know the countertop is not cleared, but that's not our task right now, because if I do that, I'll get squirrel. So I'm staying focused in one area. So I kind of had a system going in here, like electronics, stationery supplies, and I use my little label maker. But it's just kind of gotten out of hand because I'm not the only person who lives here, and that's okay. So we're going to get these drawers looking nice, looking neat, getting things out of here. I don't need this anymore, or it needs to find a different home. So things like that we're tackling. So let's get started, y'all. Alexa, set me a 30-minute timer.
Good morning, Trey. 30 minutes, starting now.
Alexa, start Audible.
Resuming Worthy from Audible. There's about 24 minutes left in this chapter and about 10 hours, 19 minutes left in this book.
Boring ones. Well, here's the thing. Almost all of the most common limiting beliefs are tied to self-confidence or external circumstances.
And so we begin, and this is why I really want to get it decluttered, because you see how I can't even close and open that drawer? That is overwhelming, that is frustrating, and I just wanted to be in a space where I can open my drawers and not have to push and fight with the kitchen drawers. Why do I have 4 of these? Y'all, and the thing about it is, my babies had ice cream that evening, and they were like, we only have 1, because that's all you need. Why do I have 50 of these? And at first, I was going to keep them, but then I was like, What question I asked, I got this from Organized Chaos. She said, instead of asking, can I, what was the question? Instead of saying, do I love this, ask, can I live without this? And I love that question. I can live without 1,000 plastic forks, 1,000 plastic knives. So this has been so great. It's such a good question to ask instead of trying to figure out, oh, should I keep this? Do I love this? Can I live without it? And I can. One of the questions that I keep getting is, how do you stay focused while you are decluttering? So I'm going to share a few of my favorite tips for staying focused, how I've been staying focused, especially as a mom of 3 when there are constant interruptions. Mommy, I'm hungry. Mommy, he took that away from me. Mommy, can I go outside? Mommy, I need to go potty. You know, how do you deal with those as you are decluttering? Here are a few. First is always setting clear goals. So decide what you want to accomplish. I'm going to declutter the drawers today. That's what I said. I'm going to declutter these drawers. It's only 4. I can do it. Because, of course, I wanted to do all the drawers in the kitchen. But breaking it down into more manageable chunks makes it so much easier and less overwhelming. Something else that's been really helpful, and I talk about this throughout each video, is setting a timer. It makes it fun. It makes it like a game. And it also gives you like energy because you know, okay, I only have 30 minutes. Let me go as fast as I can. It keeps me focused because I know that I can do this in 30 minutes. Now, if you say, hey, you got all day, I'm going to lollygag. I'm going to kind of like twiddle my fingers a little bit. But no, when you have a specific time that you have to have something done, it is such a good and like helpful push. Something else that is helpful is minimizing the distractions. So I have my phone away, one, because I'm using it to record, but also I have it somewhere else so that I will not see any notifications that come from different platforms or anything like that. So it is really, really helpful. Y'all, I talk about these little zipper pouches so much, but I love them. This is going to be my drawer where I keep all things money. That's like gift cards. That's like our coupons. So anything that has to deal with money is going in that drawer. Which leads me to my next point. Having a home for everything is so beneficial because when you have a home for it, you know where it goes. It's easy to label and it's super helpful not only for you but for your family so they can find things. What I figured out is like, okay, I do need to label because while I might know the home, they might not know the home. So getting everything labeled, and look how much better that looks. It looks clean. It looks calm. It looks less chaotic. Now we're going to tackle this drawer. Why do I have light up all this stuff? Why? The biggest help has been starting from scratch. So I take everything out. Once I take everything out, I get it clean and make it new. Give it space to put everything back in. So I'm putting things in a clean drawer instead of putting stuff into a sticky, because I don't even know how stuff is spilled in there, but it has. This particular item, I took all the gift cards, put them in that drawer because I said that's going to be my money drawer. I've talked a little bit about the book Compound Effect that I read, but Compound Effect is all about small, consistent actions that lead to big, long-term results. So decluttering your kitchen is really, really helpful because it ties in small steps and how they add up. So you get improved efficiency, which builds up over time, building positive habits, you get mental clarity, and it's just really, really good to have that space, have clarity in your house, in your kitchen, so it's more functional, if that makes sense. Let me know in the comments, what area are you tackling today as we declutter together? The drawers, I did not think it was going to be this tricky, and it hasn't really been. It's just I'm not an expert and I have a hard time letting go of stuff. I have like, oh, I do need this because one day I might use this down the line. Can you live without it? That's the question. But I am so pleased with how clean and clear these drawers looked. This one, when I shared this on another platform, people were like, oh my gosh, I have piles and piles of cords. I don't even know what all these cords go to. What I did, though, with the cords, instead of throwing them all away, I put them into a box, and I'm going to go through and see, okay, is this one usable? Because y'all know cords are expensive, and I'm not trying to be just throwing away stuff. I'm going to talk a little bit more about that later, but I absolutely love this battery organizer. I got it off of Amazon, and it is perfect. It fits perfect in the drawer. Gets all those batteries that I had just lying around everywhere, gets that clear. And I love how nice it looks in the drawer, how easy it is to find. So if I say, hey, go get AA batteries, everybody knows where to look now instead of kind of just going through the drawer. And that's the goal. The goal is to make it easy and more functional for my family. All these cords, y'all. Why? Now, this looks so much better. my kids can find stuff, my husband can find stuff, and that's the whole thing. I want to make it functional for my entire family to be able to use it correctly. Okay, my friend, our 30 minutes is up and we were able to get all 4 dressers done. I am so excited about it. Like I said, it just feels lighter. There are some things that I put down here. Let me see. There are some things that I put in a box. I don't want you to see my address. Right here. They're like cords and stuff that I need to go through. So I will share more about that later. Those are things that I just need to make sure, before I throw them away, I need to make sure that I can't use the cords. But I got this just kind of cleared off. Again, a lot of this stuff is just not a lot. Let me reverse that. Some of this stuff is in the box. Like I said, I am not an expert at this, but I also don't want to be wasteful. Y'all know like cords and chargers and things like that are a little pricey. So also in this process, I want to be strategic. That's what I want. That's the word I'm using. I want to be strategic. So I don't want to spend the whole 30 minutes going through the cords, but there'll be some times when I'm sitting watching TV with my kids that I can kind of say, hey, what does this go to? So it's kind of habit stacking. I'm spending time with my kids and also going through those cords. But for the drawers, they're done. This I got off Amazon. It holds 110 batteries. Batteries were everywhere in this drawer. So I'm so glad that we were able to get that completed. This is the charger. These are blocks because I feel like we always need blocks for one thing or the other. These are just double D batteries that did not fit in here. It holds them, but it only has space for 2. I guess a lot of people don't need a lot of D batteries. But like you can see with my little label maker, that's right here. I have this little Nelco label maker. I have electronics. So when people open this drawer, I know what goes in here, but I want to make it more feasible for my family too. So I use this little Nelco label maker. It prints out right here. And that's for this drawer. This drawer is like my stationery drawer. So this was hard for me. I was throwing away pens and pencils because they also have lots of pens and pencils upstairs. So I kept a few pencils. I have Sharpies, I have dry erase markers, and I have pens. And I kept both the little chalk markers because I always need those for one thing or other and I can never find them. But decluttering, I was able to find them. This is like our little address thing. I keep thank you cards because I really do like writing thank you cards. And I'm going to keep the other ones downstairs in a special space. These are stamps, 1 pair of scissors. These are when I just need like a quick note. So this is our stationery supplies drawer. This drawer here is kind of where we're keeping things like where I can, this is for cutting apples to make apple slices. I do use that. This one is for like coring like a mango, something like that. This is where I put all the kids' gift cards. Like there's our Amazon gift cards, movie gift cards, and like their little personal Go Henry cards. I've talked about Go Henry before. It's where the kids get their money on their own personal debit card, but it's called Go Henry. I'll link that down below as well. It's perfect, teaching them about money and everything. This is their change. They're always asking for ice cream money. I'm going to label these things too. I just didn't want to take time doing that with my 30 minutes because y'all know 30 minutes is not a lot of time, but you can do a lot in that little time. Little flashlight. And I thought that would be good to keep right here with the lighters. I put, these are like little, what do you call these? Like little gift cards. So little, coupons. So if there's a Panera one, there's a Walmart one, I put that all kind of like with money. So these are like coupons, these are gift cards, this is change. Then our last drawer that we did today, our grill stuff. These are like our little chip bag holders. I kept one. I had like 5 of these. I don't need 5 because I have an automatic one. But just in case the power is out one day, I feel like it's always good to have one. Y'all saw I had like 4 ice cream scoopers. We only need 1. And a bottle opener. And then this lemon juicer. I don't juice lemons a lot, but I said when I need it, I need it. And then I have this zester. Again, I don't use it a lot, but when I need it, I really do need it. So That's it. How do you feel? How did you do? Keep a trash bag. That's my number one key. Keep a trash can close. Like you see, I have my trash bag right here. So keep one close. Don't get discouraged. Start small. If you can't throw away a lot of stuff, it's okay. But just start small. Set that 30-minute timer. If you do not finish in the 30 minutes, give yourself grace because you are doing a wonderful job. And again, make sure you are praying over the space, welcoming the peace, welcoming the calm, getting rid of the chaos. I have really enjoyed this. This is day 3. So we will keep going. We're going to get through this whole month of decluttering. I will see you in the next video. Make sure if you have not subscribed, I would love to have you a part of the family. I'll see you in the next video. Until next time, you got this, mama. Have a good day.